USC's 2024 recruiting class hasn't gotten off to as fast a start as many SC fans had hoped for. But after the big visitor weekend that SC just hosted, Trojan fans seem to have a lot more to be excited about. As you all know, we've been on emoji watch, and as it turns out, one of them was for 4-star Clearwater, Florida safety Jarvis Boatwright. Jarvis is a player with big-time upside and versatility to fill a number of roles. And this commitment really helps add some momentum to the 2024 class for Lincoln Riley, particularly on the defensive side, as the class overall really seems to be picking up some massive steam after this weekend. So we have a lot to get to today. We'll talk about Jarvis's strengths as a player, where I could see him lining up on the field, as well as an updated look at the Trojans 2024 class. All of that and more coming up next. So welcome into the video, guys. Before we get into Jarvis and his game, if you are enjoying the videos, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And if you want to help support the channel in an even bigger way, you can do so over on my Patreon for only $1 a month. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and let's get into it. So Jarvis Boatwright is a 4-star in the 2024 class. He's currently listed as the 39th overall safety in that class. He has a real good frame, being listed at 6'1", 170. Don't worry about the weight, guys. He has a ton of room to grow into that frame. When I watch Jarvis's tape, I'm really blown away by a few things. The first is just the overall effort he plays with on a down in, down out basis. He has no quit, his motor is always on and always running at full power. You can't teach that kind of selfless style of play and just overall love for the game, but Jarvis has that and then some. He definitely plays the game the right way. He's not afraid to come down and play the run either. He's very tough and plays much heavier than his listed weight, and man can this guy hit. You see it with a lot of those defensive backs from Florida, but Jarvis just drills people. He and Zion Branch are going to have some memorable hits back there in the Trojan secondary. Now I mentioned versatility earlier, and Jarvis has demonstrated that so far in his high school career. He's played at strong safety, slot corner, as well as some linebacker. I mean, he can really do a lot of things. His combination of physicality, coverage skills, and ability to read the game really give USC a multitude of options of where to play him. But personally, I think this guy was meant to play nickel. He was involved in so many plays, he's all over the field, he's tough enough to play nickel, he's smart enough, and most importantly, he's confident enough. I really think he's got a perfect skill set for it, and I love to see him in that nickel spot. So I love the addition of Jarvis. I really think he could be a big-time player in the future. But something that's really intriguing me is this national approach to the 24 class we're seeing from Lincoln Riley. I mean, look already, we have 5 guys committed, and 4 of them are from Oregon, Texas, Colorado, and now Florida. I mean, I'm fascinated by this approach. In my opinion, it boils down to the fact that SC is joining a national conference in the Big Ten, and we need to diversify the roster and have all types of guys from all types of backgrounds. If you look up and down the rosters of Ohio State and Michigan, they are built the same way. So I'd fully expect this to continue as we see the 24 class progress over the next few months. Speaking of the 24 class, like I said, we're now up to 5 commits. Jarvis is the first defensive commit of the class, so it's nice to see that side of the ball get on the board. And guys, we are far from done from this recruiting weekend. There are more coming, so make sure you keep it locked in here on the channel as we will have the most in-depth and quality coverage of all these commits. But having said all of that, guys, that will do it for me today. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, please do consider joining my Patreon, that's linked down in the description. Subscriptions there start as low as $1 a month, so check that out if you're interested. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. You're all awesome, and as always, take care and fight on.